Hello Virgo, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So we're going to jump straight into your reading today. We're going to go into you, the person that's on your mind, and we're going to go into singles new love, and then we're going to end off with some advice. So let's jump straight in, Virgo. Let's see what's going on with you. Let's see, Virgos. Let's see what's going on for you guys. We have guilt, we have instinct, we have faith, and we have despondence. So I do feel like there is a need here, Virgo. You need to start listening to yourself. I feel like you've been maybe disconnected for some time, and I feel like you have a sense of guilt over something. We will have a look into this, Virgo, a little bit further, see what the cards say. But I feel like you need to rely on your faith a little bit more here, Virgo. You may have lost some faith recently in something, maybe in yourself. I do feel like there's a lack of confidence maybe here, that you've been struggling maybe with your confidence here, Virgo. I feel like for some of you, you may be struggling a little bit with, I wouldn't say addictions, but maybe struggling with a few things here, Virgo, when it comes to maybe life stuff here, and maybe you're trying to find coping mechanisms. I'm not saying anybody's a big drinker or anything like that, but maybe like just struggling a little bit. Could be emotionally eating for some of you, maybe addictive patterns, behaviours, that sort of thing. Maybe bad health for some of you. But I do feel like your instincts is leading you towards faith here. The faith can be like, could be religion for some of you, spirituality if that's your thing, whatever you believe in. Even if it's just yourself, having that faith in yourself, I feel like faith is really going to help you, because without faith, it's like faith gives you purpose. I'm feeling like for some of you. So let's see. Let's see what's going on for you here, Virgo. Let's have a look. We have swiftness, which is the 8 of Wands. We have success, which is the 6 of Pentacles. We have fortune, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Queen of Cups. So I do feel like for you, you are stepping into your healing girl or healing boy era here. Taking care of your needs. This is what's needed to happen in order to get where you need to be. You need to be taking care of yourself here, Virgo, and I feel like you're stepping into this, whether you're a man or you're a woman, because we have here the 6 of Swords, which is moving away from people's things. Maybe for some of you it is religion, actually, when I'm looking at this, because the faith there as well. Some of you may have come away with some sort of religion here, or you're going to be, if you're not in, there's some sort of faith here, that maybe you were into, that sort of thing. I feel like for some of you, you did lose faith and maybe came away from some sort of religion here. I'm not saying it's a bad thing or a good thing, really, to be honest with you. It's what your perception is of religion, but I feel like there is something here about you moved away from something that you had faith in here. And I feel like it moved this forward. But let's see why the swiftness is here, because that's my communication card as well as my action card. Let's see why that 8 of Wands is here for you in the present. We have the Hanged Man. I feel like for you, you've maybe struggled with direction and where you need to be going to right now. I do feel like there's a sense of guilt. And I want to see what that guilt's over, to be honest with you. Let's see what the guilt's over. Why is the guilt here for Virgo, please? We have the Knight of Wands. So for some of you, I do feel like it was some sort of lust situation here. Or you've just moved into something really quickly without really thinking about it. If this is not a love situation, it doesn't have to be. It could be just something that you've something that you were passionate about, something that you loved. Here, I do feel like you're rethinking things and where you're going in life for some of you. You're having these real big moments of like just staying still. You're being asked to stay still as well, to stay still, to surrender, because you are going through a transformation. We have the snake there on the bottom, which talks to me about transformation and shedding of old skin. I feel like for some of you, you're becoming a new you and you're navigating things a little bit differently than what maybe you did in the past. So let's see why that Six of Pentacles is here. We have the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Prince of Discs. So I do feel like with the Prince of Discs come out, which is the slowest in the deck, he is the page the page of of discs. Some of you may find it difficult to communicate. I do feel like there's something here about things coming to light. You know, things that you didn't see before are now coming. And I feel like there's a lot of help coming along the way. A lot of helping hands are coming along the way here for you, Virgo. With the Magician, you're actually manifesting a new beginning here that's going to be equal. That's going to be good for you. For some of you, you're manifesting help here as well along the way. And with the Page of Discs, I feel like it's took a sense of like stumbling along a little bit in the dark, I would like to say. We have the Bull. I feel like for some of you, you're stubborn maybe in belief systems a little bit here, which is fine. Again, I'm feeling like there was a change in your belief and the way that you see the world here. I want to see why the Wheel of Fortune is here for your future here, Virgo. I want to cover up that light. It's annoying. We have the Ten of Cups. And you've got the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're getting clear. And I feel like things had to go. You see here, there's 4 towers here. This is the 4 of Pentacles. And it can be talked about like power. It's the power of 4 as well. I do feel like there's something here about, you know, you didn't want to really let anything go. And I feel like you had to in order to gain your freedom. And I feel like ultimately, because your future's coming out, to have faith, you know, things are going to be okay. And I feel like there's something here about having clarity of thought and living your life for you. There's something about living your life for yourself and getting your emotional happiness. So I do feel like, again, by walking away, by stepping into taking care of yourself and your needs, maybe walking away from people's things, situations that no longer serve you, into this calmness, you're actually doing yourself a massive favour, because you're starting to listen to yourself. Because I do feel like you have been sort of disconnected for yourself from some time, but this is coming to a completion now. This has finished. You know, this is you stepping into a new cycle. So we're going to see what's going on with the person that's on your mind. And then we're going to see what they want to say to you. And we're going to see their hidden truth. And then we're going to go into singles in love. So let's see what's going on with the person that's on your mind. Let's have a look at that. Really? We've got change there, came on the bottom of the deck. So let's see. We're going to see what's going on with the person that's on your mind here. Virgo, what's going on with the person that is on your mind? We have the Ten of Cups, the Princess of Wands, Dominion, which is the 2 of Wands, and you have the 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I want to get some more. There's lots of wands here, so could be in fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see why that 10 of Cups is here. We have the 3 of Wands here, and we've got luxury, which is the 4 of Cups. I do feel like there's been a disconnect here with this person. I do feel like this person thought that their 10 of Cups was wherever it was. I do feel like now they're looking at things maybe a little bit differently. I do feel like they're bored where they are. They're not happy. I do feel like there's something here about you know, moving forward, planning ahead, that sort of thing. I feel like they're planning for movement. You know, because I do feel like they're very hurt in a situation here. It's a painful ending, and it involves a heart as well. There's something about the Justice as well, because I see the Justice balance scales at the top. This had to happen. I feel like it had to be painful for them. Let's see why that Princess of Wands is here for this person that's on your mind. We have the 5 of Swords, we have the Moon, and we have Strife. Yeah, this person's full of anxieties. I do feel like they went towards maybe somebody here with, you know, a full intention of, you know, winning at all costs by being with this person. They put themselves on the line. They put everything on the line for this person. And I feel like it's blown up in their face sort of thing. I do feel like with the Moon coming out, there has been some things coming to light, some illusions coming to light. You know, there's lots of anxiety surrounding this. They're not seeing clearly. There's lots of fog there actually as well. Lots of emotions that they're not dealing with. And I feel like it's causing them a lot of conflicts, a lot of arguments where they are. So let's see why the Dominion's here, because I do feel like they're going to run. I'm just saying it now. Let's see why the Dominion's here. We have Indolence, which is the Eight of Cups. There we go, emotionally walking away. The Magician, and we have Lust, which is the Strength card. I feel like this person's like ready to go. They're ready to leave because they're avoiding something here. And I feel like with the Peace card coming out with the Two of Swords, they're just avoiding how they're feeling. They're trying to avoid the emotional attachment for some of them as well. Some of them don't want to form an emotional attachment. Even though they thought that they did, I feel like they're really scared of love. Basically because they don't want to get hurt. So I feel like they run from maybe person to person here. So I do feel like they've emotionally walked away here. I feel like they've left. Or they are manifesting an ending here. And they're having the strength to walk away from somebody, something here, in order to go and, you know, deal with themselves. Because I do feel like there has been something painful that ended here. Play a card every time. This guy. Did this to themselves. I feel like as well there's something here about, because I'm seeing like a lot of faces on this lion here. There's a lot of faces, and I feel like there's a lot of faces to them as well. You know, they've got a lot of faces, and I feel like they put on personas to everybody for some of them. Like, I feel like there's a persona being played out. You know, there's a mask. So, yeah, I do feel like there's something here about, you know, that they're not willing to put in the emotional work that needs to be done here. Sam, what are you doing? So, let's see. Virgo. Let's see. The hidden messages from the person that's on your mind here, Virgo. I left when I saw you with someone. I replay conversations over and over. Sam, what are you doing? I know that I crossed the line with you, and you were the best thing in my life. So yeah, I do feel like there is some regrets when things happened with you here. I do feel like they do sort of replay things over and over again. And, you know, I feel like this is their own doing, basically. I do feel like for some of them, like, obviously the grass was greener on the other side, or so they thought, and it just hasn't worked out. I do feel like there's a lust situation here as well. Maybe you found somebody else, or you're seeing somebody else as well. You know, and I feel like they've missed out because of their own avoidance, and that's their lesson to learn. So, let's see what they want to say to you here, Virgo. What do they want to say to you here, Virgo? The person on your mind, what do they want to say to you? I don't want to lose you. Did we have that before? I imagine you naked. Wait. And we have, I want to start a family with you. As I say, I feel like for some of them, this was something that they wanted. And I feel like for some of them as well, that it's the faces, the personas that they put on as well. Like, just be aware of that with this person. So, we're going to go into singles new love. So, let's see. One moment. I'm just going to say it to my phone 1 minute. So, let's see, Virgo. I just have to say it for a minute. Let's see, Virgo. Let's see if I can move this a little bit. Let's see what's going to go on for singles and new love for Virgo. We have the Ace of Wands. Oh, pardon me. Death card. Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck. We have the Universe. Lovely. And have you seen this as well? It's actually an eye. So beautiful. So cool. Love this deck. Anyway, I do feel like for you here, Virgo, you are stepping into something new here and it's needed. I feel like for you, for singles and new love, it's a new way of being. And I feel like for you, you're actually getting wisdom here from the universe. You see how like the eye here is sort of getting shone on the snake, and the snake's all about shedding skin. I do feel like for you, there's like a sense of, you know, the universe, universal consciousness, you know, the all-seeing eye, it's truth. And I feel like for you, it's getting revealed to you, like this veil of illusion's getting revealed. And I feel like for you, it's a shedding of the skin. It's like this transformation's ready for you if you want to take it. The universe is offering you it now. And it's going to take some vulnerability. See how she's naked? This lady's naked. And, like, it's going to take some getting naked. It's going to get some vulnerability going here. But I feel like for you, ultimately, it's always for your better good. And I feel like it's the way that, you know, this has been coming out a lot collectively, where people are starting to recognise their worth and what they're capable of. So let's see why this Ace of Wands is here for you, Virgo, for singles and new love. We have here the Knight of Wands, the Iron, and we have the Page of Wands. So I do feel like for you, you have attracted in people, things, situations that have been lusty, people that are just like hot on the pan, they're just in and out. They could be like, they could be really attractive, don't get us wrong, right? But I feel like these people are quite like in and out. You know, they're quite fiery, fire signs here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, is what is my penis card? I'm just saying. But I feel like there's an inner goddess in you that people see, that people feel. God or goddess, man or woman, doesn't matter. And I feel like for you, you're sick of the same shit, different day, basically. So now this transformation's had to come through, and I feel like the universe has pushed this because it's got too much. The universe is you in reverse. It is literally you. You're sick of this, basically. And I feel like your inner wisdom's now screaming at you. Let's see why the Death card is here for you, Virgo. Yep, discontentment. We've got luxury. We have the Tower. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel like for you, the Ten of Pentacles come out is my house card, picket fence. And I feel like you're reevaluating what you want. You know, and I do feel like it's took this Tower moment, this negative thinking, this negative thing to happen for you to move, because I do feel like there's something here about being discontent in your life, feeling bored, feeling apathy, feeling pessimistic, you know, about where you are, and it needed to have this shake up. It needed to have this Tower for it to break down, to have the breakthrough. You've got 2 Scorpio cards there as well. So I feel like with singles and new love, there's a foundation that had to go, a belief about yourself, the way that you view the world had to go, and the way that you view yourself first and foremost. As I said, some real vulnerability coming through here, and I feel like for some of you, it's your needs. I feel like for you, you need to be telling people your needs, I would like to say. So let's see why this Knight of Cups is here for you in your potential future here, Virgo. Let's see, Virgo. Prince of Swords, the Star, and the Four of Pentacles, and the Devil on the bottom of the deck. I do feel like for some of you, you don't like to let things out. I do feel like for some of you, there is material aspects that maybe you hide behind sometimes without really realising it. I do feel like there's something here about addictions and things and taking care of yourself, or maybe people with toxic behaviours that are around you right now that keep oh, that's other people, they just said there. I do feel like there's something here about you know, where things have always been, and other people as well and their toxic behaviours, and I feel like you don't agree with them anymore, or societal beliefs here. You're not feeling it anymore. You're not believing in it anymore. You're seeing the control in people and things and situations, and this is where it's hard to let those old beliefs go, because I feel like you're changing a whole way of being here, Virgo. It's huge, and I feel like for you, you're observing people's things, situations, but it's also letting you know, like, you've got wishes, dreams, desires that you still want, and you need to be going towards them. By filling yourself up, you're going to do this more. Again, you're starting to see things as they are, and it can be quite frightening. So I feel like for you, it's taking care of yourself, standing up in your feminine power. For some of you, masculine doesn't matter. I do feel like for you, it's more like feminine growth. For some of you, male or female doesn't matter. I do feel like this is about seeing yourself as beautiful, stunning, all them good things. I feel like for you, it's stepping into your power more and allowing yourself to heal by telling I feel like for some of you, it's saying your needs. For some of you, and speaking your needs. So, let's get you some love angels, and then I'm going to get your advice. This is really annoying. Let's see. Love angels for Virgo, please. What does Virgo need to know? We have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. For some of you, there is somebody that's in the picture that's no longer serving you, and I feel like you're outgrowing them. And again, we had the snake there, which can be about deception sometimes as well. And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So, I want to get you some advice to finish off with here, Virgo. Let's see. Virgo. Let's get you some advice, my loves. Advice for Virgo. You have here hunter, aggressor, tracker, provider. I love these cards. It's not very often I use them, but I feel like using them since we're in Halloween season. Where are we? 32. Here we are. Right, so it is natural and wise to allow a part of you that is active and strong and forceful to have expression. It is time to actively seek that which you want. See how far the strength can take you. There is always the potential that the hunter can become ruthless. You maintain a discipline of focusing on what it is you seek and refuse to be distracted by the pursuit of power's sake, for power's sake. So be careful of that one as well. And it says here, it is time to establish how to obtain what it is you want. You must not ask another to go after it. And while the hunt will take place on the outside, it will also take place on the inside. You must find that part within that has the courage to chase what you would make yours and be honest about it. So I do feel like for you as well, it's being honest with how you're feeling. And again, that vulnerability is your strength. For some of you, you don't like to be vulnerable, and asking you to like ask friends for help sometimes. Like, you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable and say, do you know what, I need help. It's not to go and hunt aggressively for something, but I feel like for you, it's like, you know, you've got to take action too towards things. You can't expect things to fall in your lap and people to read your mind and whatnot as well. So I hope that helps, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have the most beautiful, beautiful day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye.